Gaffer, I understand it was a difficult game today. How would you sort of assess it?
Yeah, extremely disappointed. Really let the fans down today in the first half. We played very well on Tuesday in the second half, going into this tendency with a really good performance with the ball and a really good performance out of possession as well. But today in the first half, out of possession was really good in the high press. We won the ball quite a number of times from their goalkeeper and pressing their centre backs. When we won the ball, we just gave it away, and that doesn't give us enough momentum to try and create enough chances in the final third. But in possession, I thought we were poor today. And then the first half was not acceptable. We can't shy away from anything. We can only apologise to the supporters and the players let themselves down in the first half. But we'll stick together. I think the second half, the last 35 minutes, I thought every player that was on the pitch gave maximum application. I think going down to 10 men and you're 2-0 down, they dug in. I've seen it so many times when you go down to 10 men and you're losing, you can end up losing the game 4, 5, 6s. So for their organisation, for their work rate and endeavour in the last 35 minutes, I thought they were a credit. We didn't have enough quality once we regained the ball to create enough momentum to get a chance. A couple of half chances from a set play, but that's all you need. You only need one goal, and then it's a bit nervy for the opposition. But the first half was not acceptable, and when we can't hide away from that. We'll be in tomorrow and review that first half performance and try and put things right going forward, because there's a good bunch of players in there. They didn't turn up in the first half and they didn't play the level of football that we want to play, and they made some poor decisions in possession. So yep, we'll dust ourselves down and look forward to the next game.
And I suppose, like you said, it's so easy to give up after going down to 10 men, but you saw the team's character out there today.
Of course, and we know that the team have a good mentality, but we can only do so much as a group. We had 7 senior players out today. 7 really top professionals that have played in League 2 for loads of years, with loads of experience, with loads of success. We had a team, especially at the back, really young. Manny's second game in league football, and Toby's third game in league football. So we were missing, 7, really senior players in the game, and obviously a bit of experience in the team today would have helped. We've just got to try and do our best with the players that we have available at this moment. We had the league's top goal scorer on the bench today. We couldn't play him. He's coming back from injury. So there's a lot of good quality in the squad, and when we get all the players back, then I think people can assess our level and what we can do going forward.
We did see Toby and Dom back. Are there any timescales on any of the other senior players coming back?
Yeah, and it's not looking that great in terms of length of time. Some of the players have some difficult injuries to recover from. But we're hopeful. George, the club captain, was again missing today. That's a vital player. Dion Conroy is out, concussion, 2-week concussion. He's got a slight strain with his knee, so he might be a little bit longer. But we're hopeful that Joel Lynch is still not kicked a ball yet for us. Experience, played nearly every game last season for the club. Loads of experience and quality. So we are down to the squad that we have, and we just need to hopefully get those players back as quickly as possible.
And I spoke to Nico and I mentioned it's 2 very different sort of games for next week. We've got Fulham, an exciting game on Tuesday in the Cup, but then also the bottom of the league in Rochdale on Saturday.
Yeah, we just have to take every game at a time. The players did so well to qualify for the next stage against Bristol Rovers, the league higher, and they showed their quality that night. And we've given the crowd and the supporters and the players themselves a really good game here against Fulham, which will bring the club really good revenue. And we thank the fans again today for their support. It's disappointing that we've let them down in the first half. Can only apologise once again for that. But stick with us. Hopefully they've seen some signs of what we're trying to do with the team, and there's been some amazing moments that we've done so far this season with the group that we've had, and I fully believe in the players, and we will get better and improve going forward. And we've got the league game against Rochdale is vitally important, we know that, but it's still very early in the season. Let's not get too carried away. we understand the frustration and we fully accept responsibility. But it's a new team, new squad gelling together. Takes time. Let's put things in perspective, and things will improve.
Gaffer, thank you.
Pleasure.
Tom, obviously a disappointing afternoon today. How would you sort of assess it?
Yeah, not good enough. Not acceptable really. First half we were way off it really. The second goal really kills us, the momentum, and then obviously the red card doesn't help either. But no, look, we know that we're not setting the right standards on the pitch. It's not gone to plan so far, but it's a process. It doesn't always click overnight. The fans are frustrated. We can hear that. We're not stupid. We're frustrated, but we've just got to all try and stick together, because the methods, everything, it will be successful, but it's just taking a bit of time, a bit longer than we all wanted. So yeah, it's not pretty at the moment, but like I said, yeah, we've all just got to try and stick together and work as hard as we can and get through it.
What do you think we lacked today compared to Wimbledon?
We lost out in most areas, to be honest. We weren't sharp enough with the ball, without the ball. We didn't win enough battles. Sloppy mistakes all over, really. I'm including myself in this. Yeah, we just were not at it, which is not acceptable in any game, let alone a derby game in front of a big crowd. So yeah, we just didn't turn up, unfortunately. Second half, it was tough going down to 10 men, and we saw for them last week they went down to 10 men and lost 5-2. If there is a positive, it's a small one, but we didn't give in. You can throw the towel in quite easily there, and no one did. So yeah, like I said, we've just got to keep working hard, and our luck will change.
And I suppose, as you said, you can understand the frustrations of the fan, a big derby game and a loss, but I imagine you and the players in the dressing room are gutted too. Yeah,
look, I understand the frustration. We're frustrated as well, and it was a big derby day, and we just didn't produce for them or ourselves. It's not good enough, but we don't think we aren't working hard to change that. We're doing everything we can on the training pitch. We've just got to put it out there where it matters, really. So yeah, it's a tough period, but you go through tough periods in your career and as teams, and we have to keep going. You can't give up now. What are we, 5 games in? We just, like I said, we've all just got to try and stick together, and our luck will change.
We've got 2 very different games coming up. We've obviously got an exciting one with Fulham on Tuesday, but also Rochdale, who are bottom of the table, on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, very different games. We'll analyse the game we've just played, and then work on the next 2 games. We're going to do everything we can to get points. Well, obviously a cup game, so you can't get points from that, but we're going to give it a good go. And then yeah, Saturday we'll worry about that after Tuesday, really. We've just got to get back to basics, one game at a time. We thought we might have changed it a little bit with the win at Rovers and then the clean sheet, but we seemed today wasn't good enough again. So we've got to go back and analyse it and improve from there, really.
Nico, thank you very much for coming out.
No worries.
Cheers, thank you.